Hello and welcome again to The Winners. This week our preliminary final program with the best action in the Collingwood Geelong game. Well, later on as well, we'll be announcing the winners of our Mark of the Year and Goal of the Year competition, with the winning entries being drawn by the General Manager of the VFL, Jack Hamilton. And I'm sure you'll be staying with us for the next hour, as the preliminary final at VFL Park was a crackerjack game, a magnificent spectacle in front of a record finals crowd at Waverley of 75,500 people. It had pressure, brilliant open football and a close finish. For the losers, the end of the road for the season, and for the winners, a place in next week's grand final against Richmond. Both teams had changes before the game. Collingwood lost wingman Ricky Barham and was replaced in the 20 by David Toomey, and Geelong went in without Sam Newman, Neil and Mossop, and lost Gary Malarkey in the first quarter with a dislocated shoulder. Their replacements were Jan Smith, Malcolm Reid and Stephen Lunn. Collingwood led by 9 points at quarter time, and we pick up the game 12 minutes into the second quarter, and with me, Peter Booth and Tim Lane. Spectacular football in the last 5 minutes. Geelong by 2 points at the 12-minute mark in the second quarter. Kick to half-back, Moore's there, thumped away by Blake, play on was the umpire. Here's Floyd in the forward pocket, he gets clear well, hooks the ball up towards the goal square, middle misses there, and Johnston! Peter Johnston came from the side to pluck it away from his teammate who was contesting with McCormack, and now here's Peter Johnston from point-blank range to put Geelong further in front. Game's taken a turn in this second quarter.
Oh, he's missed it.
You wouldn't believe it, and Johnston goes to 2 knees. He has missed from 12 metres out.
Nearly 13 minutes played in the second quarter. Overcast grey day in Melbourne. Fine, slight wind assisting Geelong. Geelong 27, Collingwood 24, midway through this second quarter. McCormack straight up the centre. And Curvis, oh, he nearly got that. Morris, Geelong really going well now. Hawkins, Bossett was up towards full forward. Whitcomb raving the pack, has a snap in towards Bright. Bright might shepherd it through, it's touched and through from behind.
He had to go for it, but had he not done so, it may just about have gone through. He had Ireland out of position. Could have bounced through with an ounce of luck. 4-point lead to Geelong, and they've got Collingwood on the run at the moment. They're really pressuring them. McCormack looking for Moore, who almost grabbed a strong mark. Got it again. Picken and Bruce Curvis. And we see another ball up. A little bit of scrappy stuff after some thrilling football in the second quarter. The scoreboard, Geelong 28, Collingwood 24, about halfway through the term. Moore and Blake, and Moore wins this time, but Blake certainly had the edge. In goes Floyd, courageous play, gets it out to Yates. He can line them up from 55 metres out, won't make the distance. Middle miss, good attempt with one hand, but well covered by McCormack. Middle miss still. High tackle, free kick. Drops the short pass in, it comes unstuck. Umpire Della wants the ball back. Geelong are kicked a goal, but it won't be paid. Umpire Della had called for the ball well before that. And middle miss, still with a chance though to kick that goal for Geelong. Only 20 metres out, perhaps less. Close to the boundary line, as you can see, and there's the angle. Tight one, but the distance no problem. Fifth kick to Glenn Middlemiss. And we'll be having a good look at this one. It's close, but it's just offline, I think. They're behind to Geelong, and they lead by 5 points, 4-5 to 3-6.
Well, the breeze has taken another turn, and now Collingwood have it. 15 minutes into the second quarter. McCormack, as usual, straight up the ground. All Geelong. Blake should have taken that mark. Lunn overruns. Keep goes through, keeps it out in front of him. Morris soccers off the ground to half forward. Stewart with Clark. David Clark back at half-back. Running out of room. Yates the handball into Hawkins. Hawkins sweeps it up to the wing. It goes over the head of Floyd, but he's running onto it now. Across the ground he goes. And Nan Curvis takes the mark. A bit of a biff from Woolno. Umpire Della brings Woolno back about 1.5 metres to stand on the mark. Bruce Nankervis really felt that one. Took a while to get up. It's his 7th kick. Out towards the pocket. Middle miss from the back. Oh, in front. Fine mark to McCormack.
Peter McCormack, who has dropped from the Collingwood team just over mid-season through lack of form, has really come back with vengeance now. Up towards kick, he's in the middle of all that. There seem to be Geelong players everywhere. Nankervis again. Ball will be in the way this time if he can pluck it in. He does. About 30 metres out from Geelong's goal. Across to Byrne. Now Byrne's got to kick it long as Stewart leads. He's outnumbered there, but oh no, he doesn't get it on the second bite. Punched away. It's all Geelong again. There's a million of them here. Turner. Now it's Princeton. Runs into centre half forward. Bangs it down. Right again. Johnston punched away. Picked up by Bruns. This way, that away. Which way will it go? It's home.
17 minutes gone in the second term, and that is a handy lead to Geelong, and Blake wins again. They're right on top at the moment. Dacos fighting for it for Collingwood. Put the head into the tackle, but gets the free kick. And Collingwood need a lifting goal. 6th kick to Dacos. 15-metre penalty. Puts him on the attacking side of the centre line. Kicks from just behind the circle. Good long floating spiral punt. Young up in front, didn't look like it. Boss very coolly out to Smith, who gives it awkwardly to Nankervis, but he's good enough to get out of trouble. Badly placed kick out on the full, and Tony Rayshaw it is, taking the free kick out in the forward pocket. Oh, kicked very hurriedly. Bad play by Shaw, and Nankervis in position to pick up the converse free kick from the back pocket for the Cats. Shaw with plenty of time to steady then, and he was just about within scoring distance. I don't know for the life of me why he ran on so quickly.
There was no one on the mark, I think, Tim. That was the main reason why he thought he might get a fly and gather a few metres, but he didn't, of course.
8th kick to Nankervis, making a return to the team. Oh, big leap by Hawkins. Davis breaks a tackle of Boss. Right foots it to goal. Not a bad kick. Great goal, though.
19 minutes gone in the second quarter, seesawing second quarter. The Magpies getting back now, but Geelong still lead by 5 points. The fist by Stewart. Caught by Davis. No free kick. Wearmouth over the top. And there'll be a ball up on the point of the centre square. Umpire Kevin Smith. Moore in ruck. Blake is there too. The punch by Blake. Oh, Peckenbach's his judgment. Johnson comes through, uses his hip. The ball rebounds to Tony Shaw. Out to Woolno and Whitcomb. Punched away. Woolno really battling hard. Boss is there, but eventually the hand pass over the top. And Geelong looking pretty good at the present time. Lunn across to Nankervis, who's pushed off his kick. And consequently, it's out of bounds on the full member side. Collingwood's half-back flank, Rayshaw handing the ball across to Billy Picken for the resultant free kick.
Always on hand when the free kicks are being dished out is Bill Picken. That's a shocking kick. Pity somebody else wasn't standing closer to it for Collingwood's sake. Blake gives it to Floyd, onto Featherby. The Greyhounds are away, up towards Bruns, but floats away from him. Magro comes out with it, gives it to Ireland, and Collingwood out of trouble for the moment, but again the kick badly placed. And Geelong seem to be coming down from the centre of the ground in droves. No one in opposition to Hawkins. Gives it out to Floyd. Great stuff from the Cats. Off the side of the boot. Not a good kick. Johnston up. Almost a mark. Still a chance. Johnston getting it out to Bruns. He's kicked 3 already. Down he goes. The tackle just above the knee, rules umpire Della. It's pretty close to a trip. McCormack gets the kick to half-back. Oh, good mark. Picken, no. Davis took it off him. Bad play. Now Tony Shaw. Free kick, lucky one to Tony Shaw at half-back for the Magpies.
Geelong lead by 5 points at the 21-minute mark in the second quarter. Tony Shaw's kick. Blake at the back. Comes down to Woolno. He drives it up inside half-forward. Lowe and Young, the two bearded players for Geelong, for Collingwood, are down there. Here's Lowe. Taken away by Rayshaw. Open go for goal. 40 metres out. And he's put it through. And the Magpies back in front by a point.
Runs the chief goal kicker for Geelong with 3, and Rayshaw 3 for the Magpies. Moore wins easily over David Clark. Kicks out of the pack. Doesn't travel all that far. Hawkins comes in. Carlson waits for it. It goes to Wearmouth. They're a bit slow. Got the hand pass away to Kink, who fumbled for just a split second. Oh, lucky not to be penalised there. Turner fires in towards goal. Boss and McCormack. Boss makes it, plays on, and kicks Geelong's 6th goal.
Collingwood by 3 points. 4 minutes gone on the third term, and Blake just takes the honours. Gets it down to Floyd. The Cats into attack again. Well done by Rayburn. He's been an excellent player for Collingwood, but loses it to Floyd. Great spin out of trouble. Oh, Morris caught in no man's land there, but works it out wide. Away goes Turner again. Carlson beats him. Well tackled. Push. Free kick to Carlson. He hasn't taken the honours too often against Turner today, who's been one of the very best men on the ground. Only the 5th kick to Lee Carlson. Dangerous hand pass to Moore. Oh, but he shrugs off the tackle from Floyd well, and away he goes. Long kick from the centre of the ground. Over half forward. Nankervis up, couldn't mark it. On the ground, chance for Smith for the Cats. Well taken away by Ray Shaw. Snap is well offline. Out on the full, and a Geelong free kick in the last line.
Geelong with the slight breeze in the third quarter. Middle miss to half-back. Moore with a run at the hole. What a mark. 5th mark for the game to Peter Moore. Tucks the ball under his arm as he walks back deliberately. He's within kicking distance and not without a chance here from about 55 metres out. Collingwood lead by 3 points at the 5-minute mark in the third quarter. Blake on the mark, so he's got to get a bit of elevation. Good kick.
Centre bound, 6 minutes played, third term. The Magpies back to their 9-point advantage. Moore wins easily. Whitcomb got bowled. Goes up towards Hawkins now. Hawkins has a long, hard look. The call from Terry Bright out wide. Mightn't get there, no. Bright's there now. Good shepherding by Rayburn allows Ireland to clear the ball away. Wearmouth underneath it, the ball bouncing free now. That favours Collingwood. From Stewart on to Dacos. Dacos now from wing down towards half forward. Side steps around. Whitcomb could be in trouble over the top of the Featherby. It goes to Wearmouth. Wearmouth beautifully caught. Great tackle by Geelong. So Hawkins and the free kick going to jump and jack on half-back flank. Collingwood 7-8-50. Geelong 6-5-41.
Bad mistake by Dacos, letting the Cats in, but Byrne backs his judgment. What a good player he's been. Up to half forward. Stewart in the middle for Collingwood, the focal point. And he's got it. What a good, strong mark. The hand pass out to King. And from 65 metres out, he could line them up. Could have given the hand pass. Now he gives it on. Davis fires from 40 out. But King was too late with that hand pass, but a relayed free kick. No, Davis will be given another chance. He was felled after kicking the ball, and umpire Smith's given him the option of another kick. And because the first one missed, there's no doubt that he's taking it. So Craig Davis from 40 metres out directly in front will have a shot at goal. That behind will not count. And this is a very big kick in this match. Collingwood leading by 9 points, and a goal here would give them the biggest lead in the match so far. He's kicked one. It looks good. It is good. Goal to Davis. Collingwood by 15 points.
Good lead to Collingwood at the 8-minute mark. Blake beats Moore. Bruns for Geelong. Been a good player. Pushed by Kink. Free kick to Bruns. Coming up for kick number 10. He's kicked 3 goals. To centre half forward. Johnston's there. Oh, what a mark! Peter Johnston. This boy, who really has a leap and a good catch, lets himself down with his kicking from centre half forward. That's a long kick, about 10 metres short. Punched down to the front, overrun by Lunn, picked up by Boss, the handball, back to Lunn now. He snaps the goal, it's home! Just offline.
Thought Boss could have almost had the shot himself then. He would have had to have hooked it, but he put Lunn under a bit of pressure.
Collingwood by 14 points, 9 minutes in this vital third quarter. This is the quarter where games are won and lost. Free kick to Whitcomb. Half forward line, a long way out. Kick number 10. Now Boss is moving back into the goal square. Bright is down there too, but he's going to have a long shot for goal. Johnson's going down, so Picken minding him. He's going short though. Floyd. A about 45 metres out from goal. They've gained about 15 metres. Just wide of centre half forward. Well, the playing keeping's off. Didn't gain a great deal except their dead centre half forward now, Bruce Nankervis. Just about kick it. It's a vital one. It's offline, I think. It is a behind. So the Magpies lead by 13 points.
So a similar passage from the Cats in the first term, fiddling with the ball. McCormack putting it back into play. Collingwood still with a 2-goal plus lead. Blake spoils more. Magro the tackler. Moore went through, but just missed Turner. Strong play from Floyd, but couldn't take the ball. Dacos gets it to Magro, who works it back to the centre of the ground. Taylor up, good mark. No, in fact, Hawkins took the mark. Thought Taylor had a pair of hands on the ball, but Hawkins sweeps it out wide to Nankervis. Tony Shaw, a late tackle. Put him off with the kick going. Byrne, first mistake for the day as he played on. Still got the hand pass out to Ray Shaw, who's got a hectare in which to move. Gives it on to Ireland. Not much percentage in it, but Ireland was 5 metres further down ground. Bad kick on the run from Ireland, and Yates is in the way. Couldn't hold the mark. Gets a free kick, though, for a front-on tackle. Low trying to spoil.
Yates, the short pass to half-back flank, and Featherby drifting down from the centre marks. 11th kick for the Geelong number 11. Goes for the short pass again. They're trying it in attack and defence. Blake puts his teammate Hawkins under the hammer. He'll take a free. Hawkins straight up the ground now. That's the way to go at VFL Park. Johnston at the back. Tried to pick it away from Picken, and Johnston's been paid the mark. Bill Pickens says, how long have you been umpiring, Mr. Smith? I was in front. Johnston, long way out. Good kick this time, right to the goal square. Boss is there, Moore and McCormack, and taken away by Morris with a hurried kick towards the back pocket. It's all Collingwood out there. First to the ball is Woolnough, caught by Whitcomb, just got the kick away, and to half-back flank.
Trying to pick it up is Boss, eventually does, on the boundary line. It's all Collingwood. They're talking. McCormack says, I'll leave it for you, Peter Moore. On to McCormack, and away go the Magpies, the persistent Magpies. They never give up. Oh, not well passed at all. Yates plays on quickly. David Clark, one hand. Oh, he juggled it, nearly pulled it in. Morris out to Ireland. Hand pass wasn't good. Free kick to Geelong. The player was retarded on the way through. On the way, it's going to Collingwood. Well, Andy Ireland, kick number 9, had a fairly slow start when Terry Bright really took him apart in the first quarter. Turner. The 2 number 9s go for it, but Turner wins easily. He's given Carlson a real bath today.
Badly placed kick then from Ireland. Turner, a nice pass finding Bright. Halfway between the flank and true centre half forward. He's having a look at the sticks. A couple of leads coming, but he's going to have a shot. Hasn't kicked a goal as yet. Geelong need one. They're 13 points down, and they might have got it. No, it's fading away. Did it go through? Yes, 1 behind to the Cats, so the margin 2 goals, 2 straight kicks. Collingwood 8-8-56, Geelong 6-8-44.
.13 gone in the third quarter. McCormack again, straight up for Stewart. Big ride by Hawkins at the back. Stewart first and second grabs and the mark. Well, he's had 2 opponents and beaten them both. 8 marks to Craig Stewart. Out towards the members' wing. And it comes off the 2 players and goes out of bounds. Collingwood just the attacking side of the wing. They lead by 2 straight kicks at approaching the 14-minute mark. Stewart with a big workload, contesting against Blake this time. Wearmouth goes down with a push and will take a free kick. Been a very quiet play.
Wearmouth on centre wing goes inboard to Woolnough. Oh, he missed it. A chance for Hawkins now. Geelong go forward. Oh, shocking kick by Hawkins off the side of the boot. Floyd number 37 with Magro. Ireland is there too. Floyd doing it well. Magro sticking, but Floyd beat him. Kicks it up towards half forward. Johnson, a one-hander, fell awkwardly. A chance for Bright. Handball out of the pack to Clark. Open goal. Geelong 6, 7th goal.
15 minutes gone in the third term. Collingwood by just a goal. Blake gets the knock, but straight to Dacos. Up to half forward. Kink comes from behind, but hopelessly behind. Featherby gets the kick forward for the Cats. Johnston. Oh, what a leap! Couldn't take the mark, though. Taken away by Clark. He can kick his second in 30 seconds. And he does. Scores a level.
Scores dead level halfway through the third quarter. Moore wins. Bruce Nankervis bumped aside by Moore. It's picked up by Wearmouth. The Hare trails behind him. The handball over the top to Davis, who fumbles. Look out, here comes Nankervis. Still with Craig Davis, fighting hard for it. Hooks it up high, short of the goal square. Moore is there. Spoiled by middle miss. Smith, number 13. Ball held to him, and that'll be a ball up.
You can feel the pressure up here. We're about 125 metres away. Scores a level, 16 and a half minutes played, third quarter. The Magpies right into attack. Stewart, Blake palms it down. Tony Shaw goes in. Blake gets the handball away. Oh, he ducked his head, so play on the call. Ray Shaw, out of bounds, throw in, Collingwood's right forward pocket. A crowd of 75,500 roaring fans to see the big clash for the right to play Richmond next week. Blake up, gets it down, goes to Wearmouth, gets a push. Might have been his own man. No, he's going to get the free kick, winning Wearmouth. Play's gone on, but it's got to come back. Wearmouth only 25 metres out on the angle. You'll get a perspective of the angle from the high shot very shortly. It's be kick number 7 to Wearmouth, who admitted during the week that he really didn't have things going for him last week. He fumbled a lot after that bad head injury against North Melbourne. Fires for goal. It's through. The Magpies back in front.
We're in time on in the third term. Collingwood leading by 8 points. Pick and oh, well done. But a good smother by Bruce Nankervis. Well tackled by Ireland. Morris knocking it back. Wearmouth under the hammer. Morris again. Desperate stuff. And gets a free kick. Mightn't have been pretty, but it was fiercely contested footy. Collingwood supporters happy to see the ball in the hands of Kevin Morris between fullback and halfback lines.
26 minutes gone in the third quarter. Morris kicks short of centre wing. Stewart again. Wearmouth running out of room. And finally, they ran out of room. Collingwood lead by 8 points. They fought back in the second quarter after losing the lead. And they fought back in this quarter after Geelong had levelled the scores. Blake beats Moore. Up towards half forward. David Clark. Poor kick, but it's going towards the goal square. Shepherded through. And it's a goal. And David Clark moved from centre half back at half time, has kicked 3 goals in the third quarter.
Almost three-quarter time. Collingwood by 2 points. Moore wins easily. Young's on the ball now. It's all Collingwood. Stewart paddles along to pick up a good bounce. Good smother. Oh, goes straight past them all. They ball up, no play on the call. Tony Shaw, Dacos from 35 out. It's a goal. Collingwood 8 points in front.
Moore and Blake. And Blake wins, as he has done for most of the day. At the Woods working it forward. Woolno getting the kick. Out comes Stewart. Easy one. Well out in front that time. Drops the short one in. Lead from Davis. And he gets the break too on middle miss. And he's about 55 to 60 metres out. Almost on the spot that Kink was on when he failed to make the distance a bit earlier in the quarter. And if he couldn't kick it, I doubt that Davis could. But he's deliberate about it. Long kick. Great kick by Davis. A great goal. Third goal to Davis. And Collingwood getting away to a 14-point lead.
29 minutes gone in the third quarter. Comes out to Carlson. He's under the hammer. Wearmouth flicks the ball across to Young. Out of the centre square he goes. Long kick to full forward. Middle miss for Geelong. Name written all over it. Mark not paid. In front, Ray Shaw. Yates pulled off the ball. Look at the pressure there. And umpire Della calls for it and will ball it up. And the Magpies back into attack again. They could almost snap a third goal here in the space of a minute and a half. Well, great hit out by Blake, but it goes straight to Kink. Bounces off Stewart. Out to Wearmouth, right in front, 25 metres out, and he pops another one. 3 goals in time onto the Magpies.
The final term in the VFL preliminary final for the right to play Richmond next week, and the Magpies turn at the three-quarter way mark, 20 points up on Geelong. Volleyball. Goes out to Turner. Oh, he dropped the ball at his feet. Play on the call. Taylor over the top. Umpire Della just wide of the centre circle to call for a bounce. Collingwood 12-10, 82. Geelong 9-8, 62. Moore and Blake. Blake easily, nicely out to Clark, who scored 3 goals in the third quarter. Out to Turner, who's given Carlton a merry old dance today. Kick number 16 to Turner. Down towards Bright. Ireland is there. Punched away by Ireland. Oh, Bruns, a good smother by Magro. Ireland taps the ball out towards Wearmouth. Wearmouth looked as if it was going to be overrun. Got the handball away to McCormack. Up to Woolnow, and the Magpies are looking good.
Great disciplined stuff from Collingwood, and that's what they've shown throughout the final series so far, and I think there's another week of finals footy for them. Woolnow kicks beyond centre wing. Ray Shaw knocking it on, but straight to middle miss. Gives it out to Nankervis, and the Geelong skipper goes across ground looking for David Clark, who kicked 3 of the Cats' 4 goals in the third quarter. Kicks low and long to half forward. Oh, good mark, Turner. Been outstanding on the centre wing. The occasional flash of temper, which perhaps has been the only shadow over his game. 17th kick is a mighty one to full forward. Peter Moore behind a great mark in defence. A very timely one for the Woods.
And Lee Carlson limping, breaking away from the trainer as Moore kicks out from defence. Turner goes up again. Through goes Morris, but without the ball. Picked up by King. Shrugs off one. Oh, straight into the arms here of Floyd. His kick smothered again by Magro. Johnston, 15 metres, 20 metres out. Snaps. It's close. Terry Bright thinks it's a goal, and it is. Second goal to Johnston.
Umpire Smith, the perfect bounce. The ruckman get there. Pretty much equal purchase. Kink, good smother too. A lot of good smothering going on. Reed now. Not a good kick, Turner, with Carlson hobbling. Great tackle by Byrne. Play on the call. It goes out to Kevin Morris. He overruns it. There'll be a ball up. Umpire Della coming in. Collingwood 82, Geelong 68. 3 minutes played in this final term. The bounce. 2 big giant ruckmen go up again. Goes down to Dacos. Dacos up towards Stewart. Toomey got pushed out. Goes to Stewart again. Handball across to Tony Shaw. Swings onto the left boot. It won't get there. David Toomey. Oh, he's pulled off the ball. Picked up by Wearmouth. Got a handball to Craig Davis. He goes over the top. Still battling hard. Oh, it's desperation stuff. Mothballs for the losers. And you can see it written all over the play.
All stops out by the Cats' defence then, and didn't they do it well? It looked like a certain goal to Collingwood. Blake beats Stewart. Wearmouth. Did he take it over the line? No, he didn't. And Geelong out of trouble. Moore, good mark. Second fine mark for the term. Runs on. Bangs the big one to full forward. Toomey sets himself. Can't mark it. Middle miss on the ground. Out to Yates. And the clearing kick for Geelong falls straight into the arms of Woolnow. Badly placed kick. And now Woolnow on the half-forward flank to take his 14th kick. He couldn't score, I wouldn't think. He's not quite as close as he looks on your picture there. Long kick, dropping about 15 metres out. Kink from the side. Plenty of spoilers there, though, for the Cats. Bruce Nankervis leads Dacos in the race. Dacos into his back. And Nankervis takes the free kick. And half-back forward Geelong. Some ironic cheers from the Cat supporters who haven't been too happy with the deal they're getting from the men in white.
10th kick to Bruce Nankervis from the back pocket. Up short of the wing. Turner and Carlson. Comes down to Floyd. Floyd barrels it forward for the Cats. Johnston at half forward. Almost came to the back. Bit of juggling there by Byrne. Clark goes to the ground. Picken ducks a high tackle on the Magro. His kick towards the centre. Whitcomb's there with Woolnow. Woolnow hands to it. Here's Lund, wide open for Geelong. Lund's running kick to half forward. Johnston with the set. Oh, could have taken the mark. Magro Out to Ray Shaw. Shaw away from half-back with his 18th kick over the wing. Off the shins of Dacos. Comes to Blake. The handball back over the top. Turner around Carlson as he's done all day.
Turner now from half-back up towards half-forward, but Collingwood lead in the run for the ball and punch the ball away. Go down towards Land again, gets out of a tackle. Nicely done by Floyd as he sidesteps. Kicks the ball to half-forward, Johnston goes up. Here's a chance now for Bruns. Gets it across to Clark. An open goal over the top. Clark across the boss. Goal! Second goal to Boss.
Great fighting hearts of the Cats, keeping them alive in this preliminary final. 8 points in it and more beats Blake. Stewart cleverly out to Carlson. Danger here for Geelong. Carlson goes long, up to full forward. Toomey with the sit. Couldn't grab the mark. Tony Shaw the chance. Gets it to Wearmouth. Lines it up from 20 metres out and kicks a goal. And again, Collingwood lead by 14 points. Third goal to Ron Wearmouth. Blake dropping it short. Oh, danger. Great mark. Dacos, magnificent mark. Reid had front position. That was a bad mistake from Blake. And Dacos certainly capitalised, and he can capitalise in a big, big way with a goal from 45 metres out. He's kicked one. The margin is 13 points. And a goal here at the 17-minute mark could just about tie up this preliminary final. 12th kick to Dacos. Let's wait for the result. Bad result for Collingwood. Hopelessly hooked. One behind, and 90 plays 76.
Collingwood in front by 14 points at the 17.5-minute mark. Turner again. Oh, absolutely killing Carlson. 21 today. Number of kicks for Turner. And 10 marks on the wing. That's incredible. Nankervis almost a one-hander while on the floor. Picken high to half-forward. Turner again. Oh, just got it on a string. Michael Turner really trying to lift his team. Long kick over the wing. Oh, with a sit, Johnston. He can certainly mark, but his kicking lets him down. Kicks across the ground, right in front. Comes down to Woolno, pulled off his kick. Doesn't cover much distance. Tony Shaw slaps it up the ground for King. Has time to pick up. Whitcomb gets there, though. The centre half forward and in front is Lowe.
Lowe about 65 metres out for kick number 5. He's been most of the day on the interchange bench. Good mark down here to Geelong, taken by Yates. 18.5 minutes in the final turn. Collingwood 90, Geelong 76. Reid dropped the sitter. Play on the call. Blake. Hand pass, or could be trouble here. But Lund. From centre half back. Up towards Taylor on the half-forward line. Morris is there too, and Turner. I know who'll win on the foot race duel. Turner or scrubby old kick. Picken got a push at the back. He always puts his body in perfectly at the right time. I think on the average of free kicks for league footballers, he must get a big percentage over most other players. Peter Moore to steady at centre half back. The clock ticking over, a fraction over, 19 minutes gone.
Moore going long through the centre. That's a mighty kick. He's kicked the cover off the ball almost. Nicely rowed by Byrne. Hooks it up to full forward. One out. Ray Shaw for Collingwood, the skipper. Oh, steals it. Hooks it. One behind. And the margin 15 points. 19.5 minutes gone. And Collingwood seemingly holding Geelong at bay.
Kick in by Jan Smith. All close to the boundary line. It hasn't been touched. Stewart's free. Making some mistakes in defence, and how much they've missed Gary Malarkey, who left the ground in the first quarter. Craig Stewart been a brilliant centre half forward. Oh, magnificent kick right to the goal square. Craig Davis couldn't quite mark it. Has a second chance. Snap. Offline. And a behind. So Geelong still within 3 kicks, even though Collingwood are peppering away.
Craig Davis, 3 goals, 3. Collingwood 92, Geelong 76. 20.5 minutes on the big scoreboard. Smith doesn't take any chances this time. He's going straight up the centre. Blake is there with Moore. Moore forced to defend, really. Flicked it back. Rayburn, one of Collingwood's really good players today. Across to Woolnough with a bullet-like hand pass. Woolnough down to Kink. Behind the packets, Collingwood swarming over the ball. Kink drops. Boyd almost caught with the ball. Tony Shaw going in. Reid, number 1. And umpire Dowd will call for a bounce 35 metres out from Collingwood's goal. They lead 92 points to 76.
Time running out for the Cats. They desperately need a goal. Stewart the knock. Tony Shaw. Kick partially smothered. In goes Lowe. Knocks on. Goal umpire indicating a behind. And Collingwood almost getting to a 3-goal lead on the strength of a string of behinds in this last term. 13-15 to 11-10 and the margin 17 points.
Smith again straight up the ground. Peter Moore in front. Didn't take the mark. Woolnough from centre half forward. 50 metres out. Hasn't quite got the distance. Off direction as well. And that's a clever mark to Smith. Geelong really under pressure. They can't get it over half back. Whitcomb still in the back pocket. Geelong trailing by 17 points. 3 straight kicks to get in front. Comes to Dacos. Handball to Weirmouth. It's kick 3. Long kick to the goal square. Comes away to Lowe. Couldn't get his boot to the ball. Good tackle by Jan Smith. Throws himself back at the ball. Desperation stuff by the inexperienced Geelong defender. And that causes a ball up. Well played.
22 minutes played. Collingwood by 17 points. 2 goals, 5 on the board. 13-15 to 11-10. Sun comes out, as you can see there. It's in Collingwood's goal-scoring area. Kink puts his body in. Nankervis is there too. Reid, oh, I don't know what he did. He hand-passed it away to himself. Over the top. No free kick given. Or was it no play on the call as Lund clears the ball away. Gets it up towards Bruns. Bruns to Featherby. Back to that player again. Nankervis, centre wing. Oh, it's all Collingwood. It was a shocking kick to position by Nankervis. Billy Picken takes the mark, and there's nobody home across there. It goes to Rayburn with the sun in his eye. Over the top, well, he had 2 options, Young and Weirmouth. He goes for Weirmouth. Clark's after him. Weirmouth, not a long kick, but up towards the half-forward line. Lowe, there was a bad attempt by Lowe. Yates now from centre half back to clear the ball for the Cats.
Drops it into Bruce Nankervis between half back and centre. They're moving it quickly now. They've got to out to Turner. Kick number 23 from the speedster up to Bright, who's made space. He's got the mark. Lines them up from 45 metres out and has put it through. Ryan Edwards with the Cats.
Desperation from both teams. Moore and Blake. Blake has a second hit, but still can't get it out of the circle. Weirmouth for Collingwood. A high one to half forward. In front, Lowe. Scored from behind by Smith. Here's Middlemas with a chance. Lost control of it. Ian Lowe again. Carlson, very quiet player. Down goes Stewart. In goes Middlemas. They're at half back, Geelong. Threads out the handball to Smith. The pass to centre wing for Nankervis. Well, down he goes, held by Morris, picked up by Byrne. Carlson threads the handball inboard for Collingwood. Goes past Tony Shaw, throwing himself on the ball. Reid comes to Turner, the brilliant Michael Turner. Around Dacos just. High kick to centre half forward, Pickett in front, Johnston with the set, and he's robbed it of him, but the mark is paid to Bill Pickett. And listen to the Geelong supporters.
Can you blame them?
Oh, no.
Pickett at centre half back now. And 15 metres, I think, yes, the ball has got to come back. Johnston going over the mark on Picken's kick. Into time on by 13 seconds. Collingwood 93, Geelong 82. 2 prick goals by the Cats can see them in the grand final next week. Into time on, a long kick by Picken. Up towards Kink, he's in front, he can't mark it. Lund. Handball out of the pack towards Whitcomb, and Geelong coming forward again. The game not over yet. The kick by Whitcomb, but Moore's in front. Tries to get up high. Picken clears the ball away. Whitcomb throws himself at the ball and takes the mark and gets the handball away again. Geelong really trying hard through Featherby.
Featherby back to Lunn, and the Cats trying desperately for one of these 2 goals they need. Bruns, blind hand pass. Picken first to the ball, put the head down. Lucky not to be penalised for holding the ball. Oh, good tackle on Whitcomb. Now Bruce Nankervis. Oh, danger here. Boss is under and he's got the mark. He's only 45 or 50 metres from goal, directly in front. He's kicked 2 since being swung into attack after half-time. And a chance to really make a name for himself here. 11 points the margin, 26 and a half minutes gone. In he comes. Not a bad-looking kick. It's there, I think. Yes, it is. And the margin, 5 points.
One kick the difference. Peter Moore beats Blake. Intercepted by Reid. Reid gets out of the centre, up towards half-forward. Bruns and Johnston both there. Johnston stays at the back, runs into trouble. Clark at the back, handballs to Bruns. 50 metres out, a snap is offline. Brings up and behind. Gee whiz, a goal then could have put them in front. 4 points the difference.
Well, what pressure.
Looking for Kink. He's behind though, he'll really have to slip himself. The mark will pay. Play on, they're all standing still. There'll be a ball up on Geelong's half-forward line, umpire Smith. Rhett Kink trying to kid the umpire into that one, but he said play on. We can see it from here. Moore, Kink through the pack. Oh, he's tripped his leg. A slight breather for Collingwood now. Rhett Kink at centre half back for kick number 19. The clock's showing 28 minutes. The Magpies 4 vital points in front. Rene Kigors off the side of his boot. Will know is there. From the back of the pack it goes. Tapped across. And Curvis. Here comes Geelong. They're going forward again. There's their match winner. Turner. Oh, he does not jostle Carlson this time. Carlson. Great stop by Carlson. Up towards Jan Smith. Craig Davis is closing in. There it is!
Well, what a game it was. Collingwood hung on and won the game by 4 points. They led at every change by 9 at quarter time, 9 at half time, 20 at three-quarter time, and just barely the 4 points at full time. For Collingwood, Ray Shaw kicked 3, Wearmouth kicked 3, as well as Craig Davis. And for Geelong, Boss, Clark and Bruns each kicked 3 goals, and Johnston kicked 2 goals. But when you consider that Geelong lost the game by only a kick, Peter Johnston will rue the day he missed a shot from virtually right in front and about 12 metres out. So that means now that the 2 top teams at the end of the home and away games, Geelong and Carlton, have lost both of their finals matches to drop out of the competition. So the grand final next week is between Richmond, who finished in 3rd place, and Collingwood, who finished in 5th place, and still Collingwood in there with the chance to be the first team to go through from qualifying in 5th place to win the premiership. Strangely, when these 2 teams, Geelong and Collingwood, last met in a preliminary final in 1964, the result was the same. Collingwood won by 4 points. Geelong's rover that day was Billy Goggin. Well, this time he was coach in his first year at the helm of his old team. Last week, Billy Goggin was criticised the umpires after the second semi-final, which led to a controversial move in the umpires' advisor Harry Beitzel giving the coaches the chance to nominate their favourite men in white. Goggin got who he wanted in umpires Bill Della and Kevin Smith. But the umpires again were roundly criticised. The Frees favoured Collingwood 32-22, and the umpires were hooted off the ground. But when I spoke to Billy Goggin after the game, he wasn't going to be drawn in.
I didn't select the umpires, Drew, and really not too concerned about them. As a matter of fact, I'd rather talk about the game. I feel that we've gained a lot out of the game and we've gained a lot out of the season. I'd rather talk about constructive things rather than, well, not really relevant to our situation for the future.
But you were a bit critical last week, and the free kicks did favour Collingwood today by 10 or 12.
Well, that's good, Drew. Well, you're saying it, and look, I'd rather other people say it. If you've seen it that way, say it.
Right, Bill. Also last week you weren't very happy with your players. Now, you didn't get a win today, but you must have been very pleased with the way they came back.
Yes, I've got nothing but admiration for the players. I felt they were magnificent. We had Hawkins off in the last quarter, we had Malarkey off early. It always looked as though Collingwood would, especially at three-quarter time, would sneak away and probably have a very big win. But I felt the players gained a great deal out of it. I feel the club has, because of the way that the players wouldn't concede defeat and wouldn't give in. And with that type of attitude, I feel it's probably a great thing that we've come out of the season with, because in the past Geelong have been noted to be branded as the weakies, but I could honestly say that I couldn't say that about any of the players as a team, and I don't believe anyone else could justify saying that. They'd only have to have admiration for them.
Well, that's good, and I know you don't like to make excuses, but certainly injuries would have made it a little bit more difficult for you to win.
Yes, but you have to learn to live with those, Drew, and the thing that probably was the turning point in the game, I felt, above everything else, was that last few minutes of time on in the third quarter, and when we had reached them and drew up within a couple of points of them, and they kicked, you know, 3 quick goals and went away to a 20-point lead, and it just was enough for Collingwood to win the game.
We've seen a couple of times in the finals matches, coaches perhaps have been a little bit slow to make moves. Bartlett was allowed to kick a lot of goals in the first 2 weeks of the finals. Were you thinking of moving David Clark earlier than half-time?
Just before half-time, but you know, we weren't in a great deal of trouble. Clark was giving us the lift off that half-back flank, but we were thinking about it.
Well, you're only 4 points away from getting a draw, 5 points perhaps from qualifying for the grand final. How far do you think you have been from a premiership team?
I think that the 3 sides that were left in today were the 3 sides that, you know, badly wanted success more than probably the other 2 sides that were in there. And I think this type of attitude has probably taken the 3 sides to where they are now. And I would say that whoever plays up for the premiership has got a chance, because the 3 sides are there have shown great fighting qualities to be where they've been. And I wouldn't say that we were far away from winning the premiership. I would have said it would have been a chance to win it.
Well, Bill, in your first season of coach of your old team, I'm sure I'm agreeing with a lot of people and congratulating you on a job well done.
Yes, thanks, Drew.
Well, a quick change of clothes, and we'll be having further highlights of the preliminary final shortly. But firstly, a segment of the program I'm sure you've all been waiting for. It's the announcement of our competition for Mark and Goal of the Year, with the chance to see the VFL Grand Final. And it's with great pleasure I introduce the VFL General Manager, Jack Hamilton, whom I think he claims is the longest, he's the longest running barrel girl in history. I think it's his 3rd appearance on the program.
That's correct, Drew. I think I have set a record for television. I've lasted longer than a lot of others in this position. I'm delighted to be here.
And doing a great job too, and we appreciate you coming in.
It's only for the fee.
For all the fans of VFL football right throughout Australia that watch us up in the heat, down in the cold, and all over the place, I'm sure they appreciate the product that you have no small part in putting out each week.
Well, interestingly, Drew, we've just got some figures this week, and you'd be delighted with the response your program gets from right throughout Australia. We've got town by town, and it really is amazing. It's a fantastic program, as we know, but I was delighted to know the response in all parts of Australia.
Well, that's great. We had a fair idea that that was the situation just from the volume of the entries that we had. Some 30,000 entries we've had, and there can only be 2 winners, so people certainly very keen to win the competition. The first one we're going to have a look at is the Mark of the Year. We'll show you the 6 candidates again and then announce the winner and draw to see who's going to come to Melbourne to see the grand final. This was for interstate viewers only, and here are our 6 candidates for Mark of the Year.
Through the centre, tries to pick out Barham. He's got Wayne Schimmelbusch running. Great play, Barham.
Cunningham, that's number 5, Guernsey throws me with him. He sends it to centre half forward. Yes!
Into James. He's called forward at centre half forward. He's surrounded. Oh, that's great back by Roberts. Oh, unbelievable mark.
Quite wet with a moist ground, and that's a mighty kick. Up at the back is Teasdale. What a mark! Jones, didn't he fly?
Oh, magnificent kick in by Malarkey, nearly to the centre circle, and what a mark by Jeffries. A sensational mark by Paul Jeffries.
He's had a bounce, and then he kicks it up towards the half-forward line, looking for Calvin Morgan. Look at that mark of Sutton. What a mark!
Okay, so they were the 6 candidates. And
sensational,
they were
Drew.
top crop of marks, weren't they? And the one that we went for through our panellists, the commentators who've worked for us all year, who all had a go at picking it, and certainly from the volume of entries that we've received from Interstate, the winner of the Mark of the Year has been Alex Jezelenko. Jack, I gather that you don't totally agree with that, but I don't know whether it's just through sentimentality or whatever, but most of the people thought it was Jezza.
Cunningham, this number 5 Guernsey throws me with him. He sends it to centre half forward. Jezza!
What a magnificent mark by the master. Absolute desperation coming from nowhere.
Standing applause all around the ground.
So this is, if you've got Jezza, this is the moment you're waiting for from Interstate, a chance to win 2 return first-class air tickets on Ansett Airlines to Melbourne from anywhere in Australia, 2 nights accommodation for 2 at the Melbourne Queen's Lodge and 2 seats at the grand final. And the barrel is heavy, I can tell you, with all the entries.
It's genuine.
It is. So please don't pull out somebody named Hamilton. Morford, all right, but not Hamilton. Right, barrel girl.
C, John Roberts, an excellent mark, but unfortunately not the winner.
A,
It
was
Ricky
Ricky
Barham's.
Well, we're gonna get the
Jeffries,
lot.
Paul Jeffries, and that was a great mark. Inclined to agree with you. Ricky Barham, eh?
I can assure you, most of them said Jezza.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
And here's another one, Graham Teasdale's mark, which was a fantastic mark. But answer B. What is B? B is
Alex Jezelenko.
Alex Jezelenko. John Mackay of 63 Hales Avenue, Arcadia, Magnetic Island. Oh,
Gee.
I'll bring the prize up personally.
That'll give Ray Walker from Ansett trouble getting him here. John Mackay from Arcadia, Magnetic Island. And we'll be offering you the chance to come to the grand final. Well, you've got that chance now. And a flight down to Melbourne, 2 nights accommodation here. And how Ray's going to get you from Magnetic Island, I'm not too sure. Anyway, congratulations to John Mackay, and thank you very much to everybody from Interstate who went into the competition. And now to our goal of the year, which is for Victorian viewers only, and obviously a lot less. The prize here is a trip, a trip to Melbourne, but it's 2 seats to the grand final, and certainly they become pretty hard to come by, so that's probably worth, on the black market, Jack?
It's worth a lot.
A fair bit of money. OK, so here are our 6 candidates for goal of the year.
Matthews with strength gets through him. Round another one. Shoots for goal and does it. Gets a long hand pass out in the Marcoux direction. He's under pressure and trouble. Does it with speed. Caught. No, gets away. Does it again. Shoots. Well, that was the solo effort of the match, there's no doubt.
Baker front position against Saru. Oh, Flower, what magnificent play! Great play, Robert Flower. Absolutely magnificent.
Leading to it is Bright. Dodges. Left foot snap for goal. And it's a freak.
Payton gives the ball across towards Dowd. Dowd to Scott. Steadies. Left foot shot for goal. Great play from Don Scott. After him, but Turner's got too much pace. And away he goes. Brilliant play, Turner. Oh, glorious. Look at him go. Drives it up to goal. Oh, what football from Michael Turner.
And again, some pretty top goals scored there during the
Spectacular
season.
there, Drew.
They're the best 6 out of the 22 that we had during the season. And the one that our panellists have gone for, goal of the year, Geelong's Michael Turner. Let's have a look at it again.
And he's off and Wood's after him, but Turner's got too much pace. And away he goes. Brilliant play, Turner. Oh, glorious. Look at him go. Drives it up to goal. What a goal. What football from Michael Turner.
And it was a top goal too there by Michael Turner. Well, Jack, I think we've spun the barrel that first time, so maybe we've mixed them up enough for the goals, do you think?
Yes, yes. It's just always to make certain that people realise it is genuine.
Well, I haven't got the
Drew.
muscle power to roll it over again. Oh. We're looking for F, Michael
Lee
Turner.
Matthews?
Lee
No.
Matthews.
Answer F. Dorinda Laney, is it?
Laney, is it?
Laney, Yarraloo, Ingliston, Balan, Victoria.
Okay, so there's our winner of the Goal of the Year competition. Dorinda, you win 2 tickets to the grand final, and well, I hope your team's there, and I hope you enjoy seeing the grand final on the VFL and on the ABC. So that's our competition. Again, thank you very much for our great response. We'll do it again next year, and we hope with as much success. Thanks again, Jack, for coming in.
My pleasure, Drew. Look forward to next year.
Excellent. That'll be 4 years in a row. You'll be setting all sorts of records by then. Thanks a lot. And now to more highlights of today's play in the preliminary final.
Gives it to Nankervis, and good to see the skipper back in the side. He kicks it towards the centre of the ground. Plenty of flyers, but Whitcomb not able to come down with the ball. Woolno getting it to Byrne. He goes long, but kicks too high. Oh, fine mark, Davis.
In there too is Davis, picked up by Olsen, down towards Ray Shaw. And Shaw's taken out, no play on the call. Yes, he's going to get it. And the Geelong fans very irate about that one.
Surprises me. I think in a line ball like that, the man in the front usually gets the nod, and Ian Nankervis most unhappy and gets 15 metres.
Bounce favours Blake. Oh, runs into trouble. Here's Woolno, playing against his old team. Byrne, a good gather. Drives it to full forward. Lowe is down there, and Stewart. Here's Lowe out at centre wing. Gets clear to half forward. First kick below. Young perhaps could have marked. Nankervis loses it to Young. It spills to Davis. Bounces all right for him. Handball to Shaw. Another goal coming up. The skipper's second. Umpires put the whistle away. Here's Turner showing pace to get away from them. Sees Peter Moore, has to balk. Short passes to the half-forward flank. Awkward bounce for Lunn. Well done, Morris. Well done again by Morris.
Great stuff.
Out of bounds.
It's only 30 metres out from Collingwood's goal. They lead by 9 points, and we've played nearly 4 minutes in the second term. Stewart against Blake again, favoured by the bounce. Chance for King if he could get it onto the boot. Tried to do too much. Foolish play, and Floyd picks up the loose ball. Gets the hand pass to Boss. Further onto Ian Nankervis, and the Cats out of trouble. Featherby creates space on centre wing, and he'll put Geelong into attack. Up towards half forward, Bright versus Ireland. Bright took the honours in the first term. Does well here. Very clever play by Bright. Oh, great pass to Brungs, and that was monster from Terry Bright. Pass out to Blake, and the big fellow can play on for the Cats.
Short pass to Whitcomb, just behind the wing. Back towards half-back. Covering a lot of ground, Murray Whitcomb. This one up towards the wing. Kick number 8 for Whitcomb at the back. And a clever one-handed mark by Picken.
Now Morris the chance. Good robust play from Kevin Morris. On to Weirmouth. Back to Morris. Good stuff. 70 metres from goal. Let's go with the big punt. Oh, almost a mark. Open goal, Young. Back to Nankervis. It comes from Middlemiss. Long hand pass to Clark is good stuff from the Cats. Has time to steady. Kicks to the wing looking for Turner, who was a star. What a mark! What a magnificent mark from Turner, and away he goes. Blistering stuff again from Michael Turner. 12th kick coming up to full forward.
Collingwood lead by 14 points. A goal is what the Cats want. It's going to drop a bit short. Peter Moore is down there. Thumps the ball away. Bright. Oh, Moore comes into the pack. He's like a rover. Watch him go. Fantastic play by Peter Moore. That's his fourth. Geelong player put down behind play, but the umpire said play on and gave Collingwood the advantage. On Featherby, he takes the free kick off the mark. Kick number 16 to Peter Featherby. Oh, Turner got up. Oh, what a mark. What a mark. Plays on quickly, the game not finished yet. Up to Clark, and Clark's claimed it. Clark at centre half forward. Kick number 19 to David Clark. Collingwood 89, Geelong 75. 13.5 minutes they're going. Up towards full forward again. The mark from Johnston.
And what a game it was. Just about the best example you could see of Australian football. Getting close towards the end, now we go to the mark of the day, and it's been a big day for Michael Turner, the Geelong wingman, the winner of the Goal of the Year, and now we've given him the mark of the day. He had 25 kicks on the wing and 12 marks, this the best of them.
Featherby, he takes the free kick off the mark. Kick number 16 to Peter Featherby. Oh, Turner got up. Oh, what a mark. What a mark. Plays on quickly, the game not finished yet.
So next week, the moment we've all been waiting for, and a spectacle that probably is perhaps unmatched in Australian sport, the VFL Grand Final, and what a contest it should be between Richmond and Collingwood. Well, that's just about all we have for you this week. We leave you with the goal of the day as usual, a superb effort by Collingwood's Craig Davis, but in the closer, the reigning Brownlow medalist Peter Moore, and not without a chance on Monday night of his second in a row. 8th kick to Nan Curvis, making a return to the team. Oh, big leap by Hawkins. Davis breaks a tackle of Boss. Right puts it to goal. Not a bad kick. Great goal by Craig Davis.